Well, hello again. This is a very simple video, very short video. This is an outfit of the day that I wore, and I'll be wearing later on to go about and do things. This outfit this is one of my more plain outfits. It's just simple. So you can see it's got no makeup and very little jewelry. It's very simple. This is basically for going outside because it's cold, and this coat is a pea coat. This is actually a coat that my dad wore while he was in the Navy in the 50s. So this is an ancient coat, and you can tell it's ancient because the buttons are falling off, the stitches are falling apart, unfortunately, but it's a really nice coat. Comes down to about here, so it works well with leggings and that kind of stuff. And I'm sure that when my dad would never imagine that his son would be wearing crazy styles with this coat. And I'm sure this coat has seen a lot of foggy, cold days on the sea, because he was on the destroyer, and then he was on the Yorktown, and so this coat's got some history to it. And despite the fact it's kind of clunky and kind of falling apart, it's still one of my favorite coats. Alright, so now the rest of the outfit. As I said, it's fairly simple. So this is the outfit, as it would be like when I'm in a restaurant or something like that, and I take my coat off. This is what you would see. It's a mesh shirt underneath this vest, underneath this velvet vest, zips at the back, and then I have just a simple belt. My simple bondage belt, as they call it. I just like it because it's silver and clingy and jingles and that sort of thing. My hair is unkempt, and I have no makeup on. Now, I'd like to know what you guys think of me without makeup. I have, very rarely do I go out without makeup, but today I was kind of lazy, and I'm a guy, so actually that's not cool. I shouldn't say just because I'm a guy I shouldn't have to wear makeup. No, I just got lazy, that's all. And women should be able to go outside without makeup anytime they want, but on a different note. So, the skirt. If you're in the goth scene, you would know this as a trip skirt. Now, this is the mall goth sort of thing. Sorry for using that term, but it's what it falls under. If you're familiar with the store Hot Topic, they're sort of who brought goth fashion sort of into the mainstream for a short while. Almost a decade. And Hot Topic sort of got mixed in with the goth scene, though really they're just an alternative store that sells alternative styles, and over time their styles got more and more mainstream. But they did really cater to the goth scene, and instead of club goers and that sort of thing making their own styles and doing things themselves, Hot Topic sort of allowed people to just buy stuff off the rack and go to the club. And if you look in the history of the goth scene, traditional goths really looked down on this mainstreaming of the fashion. I'm kind of in the boat of the more people in my scene, the merrier. As long as they understand the history of it, don't think that we're an offshoot of European barbarians, as too many people do. We're not connected with the Visigoths. I'm sorry. And this video may be cutting off the top of my head, and I just realized why. It's because I'm in my Mana boots. I call these Mana boots because they are part of my Mana cosplay, and they are tremendously tall. They are 3-inch platforms. platform boots. And underneath I have just regular suntan pantyhose. And so anyways, getting back to Hot Topic. So Hot Topic made gothic fashion, available for people to just buy, so they didn't have to do it themselves. Ironically, I got this at a thrift store, where most goths get their stuff, or most traditional goths got their stuff, and then modified it and made their own things. None of these did I modify, but I just, combined them into what they are. I'll come up closer for the minimal jewelry that I've got today, and you'll be able to see my pockmarked face without makeup, because my face is very pockmarked. Fights with acne and all that when I was a kid. So yeah, that is the look. This skirt has a zipper on the back. Problem with zippers on the back of things: when you're wearing a short jacket and you're in a car with leather seats, you realize I'm sitting on my very expensive leather seats with a piece of metal digging into the leather. And sometimes I put on a short jacket with this skirt and I realize I'm being dumb. So if you do the same and you have a leather seat car or something like that, I recommend bringing a towel or something to put on the seat so you don't wreck your leather. I didn't wreck my leather, but it's still in the back of your head. Alright, so now my minimal jewelry. Okay. So this is the jewelry. It's a dog tag from a goth club that I used to attend. It was called Strangelove. It still exists. And it's a great night had by all. A lot of the time they have these theme nights. They have these theme nights where they just have like a Depeche Mode theme or a Sisters of Mercy theme. This one was the Sisters of Mercy because, well, I like Sisters. Oops. I like Sisters of Mercy. And so, yeah. It was a good night. And wait a minute. Is that Strangelove? It sure looks like Death Guild to me. I grabbed the wrong one. This is actually my Death Guild dog tag. That was my Strangelove one. No matter. You got a lot of shots of my lower chin. That's great. So, yeah, it's my Death Guild dog tag. I could swear I grabbed my Strangelove dog tag, but I didn't. Oh well. No matter. And then on my wrist I have this simple metal loop. So. Oh, and on my ears. My skulls. I think you've seen these skulls before. So, there we are. That's my outfit. Plan on going out. I might go and, I don't know, it's entertaining going to the cemetery and just reading my book. I do that every now and again. So, I might. It depends on what the weather does. Alright, well, have a nice day. Bye-bye.